In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Mercs only strike team for Deadzone Escalation. Okay, so in Deadzone Escalation, you're allowed to run a Mercs only faction. Okay, you're allowed to take all those special characters that we have. We have a ton of models. They are some of our favorite characters. We've known them from different fluff and novels and short stories and just background information. So what can I do? Can I run a total Merc strike team? Basically, yes, I can. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how. Let's get to it. Building a mercenary strike team is similar to building a normal strike team with a few exceptions. Now, this is the first thing we have to do is choose a tier 1 merc. This mercenary acts as your leader and counts for all rules and mission objectives that refer to the leader. So essentially, the tier 1s or the tier 1s and 2s, just pick one of those guys and put them into your merc strike force. Okay, so let's start with a leader. Well, I'm going to go with Blaine on a jet bike. He's my tier 1. He's my leader. He's going to be whipping these guys into shape, and he's just going to be leading the pack from the front. Love him on his jet bike. Love this model. He's my tier 1 leader. Now, who's next? We need a little bit of feisty firepower here. Little firecracker. It is a Brocker. He's coming in. Frenzy 1. He's got his AP hammer. That is our first tier 3 mercenary. Now, who's next? Well, I don't think I would see it, but here we go. We have a Kalishi and a Brocker together. Oh my God. The Mercs list just bringing all the races together. You know what the Kalishi does. I don't even have to go over it. They're awesome in combat. Next tier 3 mercenary. Who is that? That is an ex-Corp vet. All right? Cheap. Firepower. Cannon father, get him up there. If he gets killed, we don't care. And who's next? Our fourth one, none other than the Rebel Trooper. Like I said, cheap, cheap, cheap. So let's move on to the tier 2s. All right, coming in hot, we got Boomer. We love goblins here, Family of Gamers. You know that. Even hobgoblins we love, even though he's in love with Rob. But he's going to be throwing his grenades all over the place. And we got to choose another tier 2, another specialist. None other than Freya coming in. I don't think I'd ever see the day that I would be taking Freya as a mercenary. But she's got that kill switch pistol, and she's got a forge hammer. So I'm loving it. That is the next best thing about her. Coming in next, one of my favorite models in the whole Deadzone range is the Hund, the Ren Bounty Hunter. He is coming in. Blaine asked for some slashy, some shooty. And that's what we got. Look at that. He's there. One more. We have room for one more. The big man, the Ogre Terminator. He's coming in hot with that shank bayonet, that awesome gun, laying down the suppressive fire. So that's it. If you add this up, it is exactly 200 points. Now, I can't add some stuff to it because I have no room left in the 200-point list. But what should we do? What do we got to do next? Well, we have to talk about the items. We have to talk about the splats. And we have to talk about the weapons options. And that's what we'll get to right now. All right, so the weapon options for the Mercs. Now, unfortunately, your living legends, your leaders, tier 1s, tier 2s, they cannot take any weapons options. But here are some stuff that you can take in case you can give your troops. So there's some pistols, shotgun, flamethrower, thermal rifle, laser carbine, which is always fun, combat blades, heavy laser rifle, all this good stuff you can add to your troops, your tier 3s. These guys might need a little bump. You know, you take let's say you take 4 tier 2s and you have no access to a flamethrower. Well, now you can put one onto a troop as long as he's able to take a light assault. And that is your weapon items. All right, so here are some items that you can equip your strike team with. You have ammo, AP ammo. You get a comm link, which is pretty good. Energy shield 2 and 3 always helpful. Frag grenades. Everybody loves frag grenades. Get a medipack. You can actually take a mono wheel scout bike, which is only 5 points. It is common now. Sentry gun, only if it's an engineer. Smoke grenades, stun grenades, thermal mines, and trip mines. They are all basically from all the other factions. A lot more in this one because it's a well-rounded thing. You know, your leader probably has access to the black market and can get anything you need for an operation. So that's a lot of fun. Get them all situated and get them out to the Deadzone. Grab some stuff. All right, let's talk about your Merc splats. Mercenary strike teams have access to all Mercs Army special results and may use any of them when a Mantic splat is rolled on a command dice. That is awesome. You get to choose. So let's look at them. Okay, so you have one of 3 splats that you can grab, and you can choose it at any time. First one is great. It's in it for the money. Change an army special result on a command dice to a fight, shoot, or move result. It's great. If you don't roll any moves, you don't move any shoots, you can change it to that. The next one is called the best meds. Spend an army special result on a command dice to give a model resilience 2 until the end of the round. Yep, that black market gets you the best meds, so you'll have resilience 2, which is very, very handy. And back in the game, spend an army special result on a command dice to remove an activation token from a tier 3 mercenary model previously activated this round. This model may activate as normal later in the round. You may only use this army special once per model per round. So let's say you roll 5 splats. Okay, you can take 5 of your tier 3 models. Granted, if you've taken tier 3 models, 5 of them, you can basically reinvigorate them. That is great. That helps you get back into the game, thus the name. Very versatile. Helps you, some of these troops, because you're going to have a very, very elite list. It's going to be a low number of models on the table, so this is a good splat. So these are the Merc splats. Use them as many times as you want. You can go to town with them. It's a lot of fun. All right, that's it. That's how you build a Mercs list. Obviously, this list was just something that I threw together to basically show you how to make a Mercs list. So essentially, best way to remember it is the tier 1s are your leaders. The tier 1 and 2 can either be a leader or they can be a specialist. And your tier 3 is your troops. Those are the guys that fill out the unit. So if you take 3 troops, you take 3 specialists, and obviously 1 leader. It's very simple. It's just like building a regular Deadzone strike team, but you're using the Mercs. I think this is going to be great. It's a lot of fun. This is good for really narrative stuff. You can get in there and you could see who's the best Merc. Now at Star Saga, we got tons of them. And honestly, I got a lot of Mercs left over from just collecting Mantic over the years. Real exciting times. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But it's pretty straightforward, and I'm always here to help. Guys, once again, thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. This is exciting for me to get you this information. It is very important that we get this information because we got to make Deadzone better. So if you like the video, please give me a like. If this is your first time here, why don't you hit the subscribe button? And if you're so inclined, we do have a Patreon page. Helps us make awesome videos like this. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.